he would actually start flipping out. He would bark, run around, he would destroy stuff around the house.
Hey, sorry, quick interruption. At the end of this video, I'll be showing a preview of the new set of videos we have about relationship questions. Alright, enjoy Dogs and People, part 7.
My name is Andrea, this is Marley, and Marley is a lab mix.
I'm Belen, this is Lupin, and he's a puppy.
I'm Manuela, yeah, and his name is Lupin and he's 1 year old.
My name is Ruben, his name is MOUSSA, and he's a Coton de Tulear. He's from the island of Thule in Madagascar. Well, his original name was Luc, not Luc, but Luc in French. But then the verb look and Luc, they get confusing. So he wasn't really responding to his name. So I switched it to Moussa. Moussa is Moses in Arabic, and that was my great-grandfather's name.
And what are the circumstances that brought the two of you together?
In 2014, my grandfather and my mother passed away, and I just kind of felt like I needed some type of companionship, so that's why I got him. And he's a rescue.
Honestly, I woke up one Tuesday really wanting a dog. I had just gotten a job here. We're not from the US. And I was like, okay, we need something to remind us of home. So I woke up that Tuesday at, I don't know, 8 a.m. and by 10 a.m. we already had him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Where did you get him?
We found him on a Facebook group.
Yeah. We've always wanted a black pug.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It was like a childhood dream. So one day we just decided to get him.
Yeah.
And he was perfect. He was really small.
Yeah. He was the smallest of his litter, so he was getting trouble being adopted. So we just picked him.
Halfway through the pandemic, I guess, I was feeling alone, lonely, so I decided to get a dog. And I wanted to get a hypoallergenic small dog that can travel with me because I'm from Argentina, so I go back and forth, and I want always to bring him with me.
My name is Daniel, and this is my dog, MOJO. MOJO is a Labrador mix with something. We don't know what he is. He's definitely smaller than a lab. My dad got him. We were FaceTiming him, and he was talking to us about this dog. I think my sister and I, we just told him, dude, just go and get it. You don't need anyone's permission. Is it your money? He's like, well, yeah. He's like, okay, I'm going. He got his keys and started leaving by himself. And he went to go get him, and that was it. He actually was one that was brought in, and then a lot of people would return him. And the reason for that is because he actually had separation anxiety. So if he was alone for too long, he would actually start flipping out. He would bark, run around. He would destroy stuff around the house. He even broke part of the fence on the other side of my house over here. After we got him through that. It took a bit. It took like 6-7 months. And then I think after a while he knew we would come back, and he just relaxed, and now he's just this really chill dog. Literally does nothing.
I know he came from North Carolina. He has like a lot of scars, so I don't know if he was like in dog fights. But just as soon as I got him, he was kind of timid in the car, but as soon as he got home, he like just kind of laid on the floor and we started hugging. And I just knew it was going to be like kind of like pretty much a lifelong bond as long as we're both here. So, and he's very loving. He was just pretty aggressive at first, but I think it's because of the circumstances he came from.
He likes to travel by car, and he likes to travel in a bicycle, so he has his own backpack for traveling and do hiking. And today we took a bike with a big basket on it, and we put him on the basket, and he was so happy with his ears against the wind. Yeah, it was really funny. So we took a lot of pictures, and he was like just like this.
Yeah.
Just really
He's
happy.
just the best.
Yeah.
He just wants to be part of it.
I think it's just like a common thing of like the way that he looks at me. It's like he looks at me as if I'm his whole world. It's like so great.
Get it?
I love that.
And you go out on walks every day?
Yes, he can't go very long because he's small. He's only 3 months old. And also he can, because he doesn't have all his vaccines, he can't get exposed to adult dogs that much because they have viruses and stuff.
I think one of my favorite memories that happens, not as much anymore because he's having trouble seeing, is that whenever you're around him or are talking to him or are feeding him or whatever, he looks you straight in the eyes. I've never had a dog look at me straight in the eyes. I think that's something that's kind of a little bit unforgettable because you can see his little emotions kind of a little bit on his eyebrows.
And the last question is, what does your bond mean to you?
For me, I think it's well, companionship, motivation. Like, especially during the pandemic, he definitely motivates me to get outside and be active. But also just you know, having someone around the house or an animal around the house that just really just keeps me going. Like, I know I have to get up and go out, you know, because he needs to go to the bathroom. But just also making someone happy, knowing that someone relies on me.
I mean, I'm really taken by him. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I think that what I have to do for him, and then before I go to bed, I'm thinking about him. So it's like my child.
He's the sweetest, kindest dog I think I've ever met. Super calm. I think for my relationship with him, I think it's meaningful because I think he's only learned from us that we'll always be there for him, and in turn it's been the other way as well. Even though he's a really chill dog, he'll always be happy to see you. And the thing is, it's not just me, it's anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. If you come in, he'll sniff you for a little bit, he'll lick you for a little bit, and he'll just hang around with you. He loves, if you sit down around him, he'll sit right in between your legs when you sit down, and he'll sit right there. Like, he knows, like, that's his spot, next to you.
He's like our child. I mean, we don't have any children, but he's like basically our son. So we treat him like that. He gets the best treatment in the house. So I'd say it's a very strong relationship.
Yeah, and I guess in these very like unprecedented times, and having just moved from overseas here in January and facing COVID in March and so on, really having a dog has been really amazing therapy and companionship, even when you feel like you're very alone here, or sometimes we're not with our families here. Like, just having a dog makes you really feel like you have family here.
He is family.
He is family. Yeah, he's family.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a sneak peek of the new set of videos we have coming up on Monday.
Oh my God, man, as far as the schooling for my kids, man, my wife is a professor at Howard University, man. She has to, man, take off half of the time to help with the kids, man. Me, I'm out here trying to find a job. I got laid off from work, man.
We all work from home, and it has both brought us closer together and annoys me a lot.
So I really haven't been able to go home and see them like I would like to. And we're actually still in the middle of trying to figure out how Christmas will work.